everybody. Welcome to Meeks Bottom Line. I'm here. I'm Meek. I got my crew, Nuke, Rock, Adrian, and we are ready to talk about what's going on today. What's trending? We have the Eagles training camp. We have the Olympics. We got some Phillies. We got boxing come up. It's a sports-filled show. Everybody got their shirts on, repping. So let's get started. Let's start with Eagles training camp. I hear somebody's hurt. And it's not Carson Wentz. Well, yes, it is, but he's not with us.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Carson Wentz. Yeah, he definitely's hurt.
And is that actually not surprising? Is that not surprising?
It kind of sucks because we might not get that first round pick because he might not play 75% of the games.
I heard that.
So that kind of sucks. So we kind of hoping that he's pushed that. I think his time frame, they said anywhere between 6 to 12 weeks. So we hopefully, he pushes that 6 line. So all Philadelphia is on like crossing their fingers right now. Like, come on, Carson.
Yeah.
So
that's not all. How's Jalen doing with spring training? I like him. There's a sense of maturity with him. I think he's handled himself really well with the press since he's been in the spotlight. I'm kind of excited to see what the future is going to hold. I don't expect us to do anything spectacular this season. If we can make out 50-50 during the season, I'll be
the record.
Definitely in a transition year. Yeah, better. I would hope to be better than that, but my expectation isn't we're going to be a great team. Like, I'm not even expecting. I would love. I'm a great fan, but realistic. I'm a realist. And reality is.
But what makes you think that we won't be?
Super Bowl. Because the rest of the division got a lot better.
I don't think we're there.
Any given Sunday.
Say it again, Adrian.
Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday. True indeed.
Sunday.
Especially in Philly.
Let's play in Philly. Let's play a game before we count them out.
Okay.
No. Yeah, but I said you didn't count them out.
But to get them for my prediction is my expectation 50%. Is that I'm just saying my expectation isn't going to be like I'm being realistic about a season where we have older players. There's a lot of stuff. We got a new coach. He's holding
maybe you'll be pleasantly surprised then.
I'm hoping.
Very good. Very good.
I didn't hear so much optimism when we were talking about Ben Simmons.
That's different.
Because we saw him play already.
But I'm talking about
we just watched him play.
And I'm talking
about
haven't taken a snap yet. Not one player. I'm talking about the team.
But you should know that
I believe
usually I'm 98% right.
98. But here's the thing: we had all the cards stacked in our favor and did horribly. So let's just wait and see at this point. Who. But with your position, you won't be disappointed if it's a dub.
I like the fact that they haven't yet named Hurts as the starting quarterback. But
which is weird.
He seemed to have claimed it. So I like that about him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I think we have a pretty good backup in what's his name from Baltimore? He's not that bad.
Yeah, you're right, from Baltimore. Yeah.
What's up, Key?
Hey, y'all.
What up, Key?
What's
Hey, man.
What's up, Key?
How y'all doing?
We were talking about the Eagles, and I had given a prediction that I'm not getting my hopes up too high for the season. Of course, I always want the best season and playoffs and whatever. I would hope we win a Super Bowl. But
what's your prediction?
But if we come to 500.
Let me say this. Usually when your expectations are low, they always supersede them. The birds always overcome our expectations when it's a low expectation that we have.
Thank you. That's enough.
What do you think about Devontae Smith getting hurt?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
We couldn't think of his name, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, his name. Yeah.
We know his name.
Know his name.
It's minor.
Thank you, Kate.
2 weeks. They just I think they really just want to rest him anyway.
Yeah, they do. They don't want to hurt the prize.
Let me tell you what. I know we're not going to get a first-round pick for Carson, but woo! Man.
Yeah, he's a Heisman Trophy winner.
We need to be
No.
high-fiving everybody. The fact we ain't got to deal with Carson Wentz no more.
You are absolutely
Oh, sure.
right. You are
Yeah.
absolutely right.
I don't care if it's not a first round pick. We'll have 2 seconds. I don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I hear you. I
My
hear you.
feelings
Yeah.
are-
And funny because you say Carson Wentz, I think Ben Simmons. So what's
Yeah.
up with him and his
Huh?
trade talks?
I think we hold on to him, honestly. I mean, that's what my
They haven't
stance
got rid of him
is.
yet.
I really feel like he wants to get traded. I don't know.
He does.
Yeah.
They should have gave him up with the deal with Wentz.
With Carson Wentz.
Yeah, how about that?
Give me some Pacers.
To let them start a basketball team with him.
It's a lot of movement. It's a lot of movement around there. Westbrook
Yeah,
went
you're
to
right.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how that works for LA, but kudos to them.
I don't know how
that
Westbrook works anywhere. I mean, he needs to be on a team by himself
There you go.
Yeah.
because he doesn't seem to work
Nope.
anywhere.
Don't fall for that triple double. That's a lot of smoke with that triple double.
It is. Yeah, most of it is. Yeah, and Kyle Lowry, Philly's own. He got shipped to Miami, and that's gonna work out good for them.
That's $90 million, 5 years. We couldn't
Yeah.
afford
What
it.
I don't like about it, that mean it won't work.
Does he
that
have
mean it
5 years
won't
in?
work out for us.
Yeah,
Right.
he got
That's the
5
only thing
years.
I don't like about it. That mean it won't work out for us.
Yeah, exactly. It won't
Right.
work out for us.
But I'm telling you, all you gotta do with Ben is just make him more aggressive on offense. And because right now what we're getting back is mediocre's talent. It'll be just like the Sixers when they had Drew Holiday here at that time with Andre. It'll be the same, We're not gonna-
I
really
saw a
think it's
headline
done.
today that says they're trying to ship Tobias. Like it's almost like they've given up on Ben and they're trying to move other pieces around.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to
They
keep
said
him
they're
off,
trying
man.
to ship
Right
Tobias.
before I came on, they were talking Ben and Tobias and some draft picks for Dame.
Dame
Oh,
Lillard.
So,
That's a
you know,
mistake.
that's just speculation. But I mean, Dame says 1 minute he doesn't want to leave.
A mistake.
So, then the same thing with homeboy from Washington. I lost his name. that
Bradley
fast.
Beal.
Bradley Bill. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
1 minute he
I-
wants to stay, 1 minute he wants to leave.
Yeah, I think our best move is not to get consumed with the trade. Bring back the same team if we can with the big three and see if he's going to do something about it. And if he doesn't, then fine, we trade him by the deadline. The same players we get now will be available at the deadline.
And here's a testament to that. With everybody making so many moves, they're going to need time to gel. If we stay together, we do have the chemistry and the nucleus. If we can get Ben, to focus and to work on this off game, because we are good. I mean, we were the number 1 seed. It didn't amount to much, granted, but we came out. We should have come out of the East.
And the way I feel about Ben too is, I mean, Ben kind of gives me that feeling too now at this point. Like he like F Philly, like
That's
the movie.
He wants
The
a
movie-
fresh start. He said,
Yeah,
"Oh,
the movie pulled last week too, and all that. Not answering the team and all that, and it just seems a little weird now. He's just like, and plus he got the LeBron. He got, he's with Clutch Sports, so he's got, everybody in his ear now. So
Now,
I don't
listen
know.
here. I speculated that he may have even sabotaged the end of his season so that he can
Might
leave
have.
Philly
He might
and
have.
move to LA. I think he had.
but they're
his
not
sights
taking him
on-
in LA. They took Westbrook. I mean, unless he wants to go to the Clippers, he's not going to the Lakers."
Let's just
So
say,
what you do-
somewhere hot. Put it that way.
So this is what I do.
He's one of them guys. He don't
If
want to
it-
be here in Philly. Too
If
many
that's what he
times.
was doing, I'm gonna bench him and let his value go up. Let the enigma of him stay there and don't play him at all. Punish him.
That's dangerous though.
And then that'll make some other teams say,
Out of
"Oh
that.
my God, I can."
But it's almost
get-
like a chess game. Like who's the one, is Ben doing this and
But see, who has time for that? That's what I mean.
Yeah, we're
Let
trying
him
to win.
go. Let him go. And like I said
Right,
before,
Adrian, agree.
the
That's what I
average-
said.
The average guard will be better than him right now
That's
just
true.
because they shoot.
Yeah, but we also are not taking into account what that man does. I mean, like,
I'm taking into account that man does a lot.
Defensively, he's
That's
solid.
what I'm saying. See, I can get
That
past
man does a
all the,
lot.
I can get past all the stuff he did for the
that's a
simple
lot of
fact
defense we're giving
he
up.
won't
Yeah, that's a
shoot.
lot of stuff.
He had the
won't
most
shoot.
assists for most assisted 3-pointers in the NBA. and that's a lot of
Do
deep.
you want to know what really got?
But do we
Listen,
sacrifice the defense for points?
what win
You just need
games?
to be
Good
able to-
question.
You need more points to win.
Right.
Well, not necessarily because think about it. When we was in the playoffs,
No,
we
listen.
never got blown.
If you
Wait,
got-
wait, wait, wait,
Stop
hold on.
anybody. You got to
Hold on,
stop them.
Wait. When we're in the playoffs, we didn't get blown out none of them playoff games. We
No.
didn't get blown out none of
That's
them
not my
blown
point.
the playoff
Points win
games.
games, not defense. In
I
other words,
get
you can
it.
have a
Defense
game
wins
0-0,
games.
0-0, first quarter, third quarter, but the first person to score 2 points.
Okay.
wins.
Okay, scratch that aside. So let somebody else score the ball.
Then
Tobias
you see the
or
man-
anybody else
listen,
score
For
the
me to
ball.
see the man pass up that dunk, really
That was
does-
I agree.
brutal. I know.
I agree.
Done
Yeah,
it to
that
me.
yeah.
I
That's
know.
why I
hurt
would
my
say
heart.
that
I
he
agree.
sabotaged the season because
All
that
along.
did it.
all along,
I
I
agree.
gave him 5 years as excuses. You know, he learned this and that. But to see him at that point in time,
Yeah,
doing
was
that
bad.
play
That was bad.
and
that
pass
hurt
up
me
that,
bad.
done it for me with him. Like,
That
I
kinda
did,
did it for me
yeah.
I
too.
think
I'm
that
with you.
that was the fear that needs to be worked on.
fear.
That's true.
Yeah, it was a fear. He
He
had.
played high school ball. He played college ball. He played all these
This
other
is a different level, though.
That's what I don't understand.
Right,
Level.
right.
They're
He
in
played all
college,
that. That's what I said.
He's not a rookie.
All them other excuses went out the window on that
Yep.
play right there. That
Even
play right there summed it up for me.
you've had players like, Bobby Hurley, Christian Laettner, players who were awesome in college, couldn't do any wrong, and you get to the pros and it's a whole different monster. You're playing, I think it was Jason Williams. Jason Williams that said every night is somebody at the highest caliber. You have no night off. You have no night off. You face with these players who are the best at what they do, and it messes with your mind. It messes.
Adrian for the win. Go ahead, Adrian. Ooh, bring it.
I know what I'm talking about.
Them $30 million shouldn't mess with his mind.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's spending it.
But people
He's
are still
spending it.
human.
You gotta go to work.
Money
This
ain't
is your
job.
job.
People are
This is
still
your job.
human.
This
Just
and
like Simone Biles, when we get to that, you can be the GOAT and still have issues and still have mental issues that
That's
it's
a
hard to
different
overcome.
generation. Yes, a
It
new
is
generation.
a different generation. I totally agree. So all right, so let's
No, but
all right, we're gonna move
that's
on
the bottom
'cause
line
that's
on
the
that-
bottom
on that
line on
big
baseball.
Absolutely.
We're
the
gonna
bottom line is he need to go.
keep moving. Somebody got a Phillies hat on. Let's speak on the Phillies. We're 3.5 games out of first place. How we doing?
I don't know, that Pirates game messed me up, man.
Oh, it was like 15
Yeah.
4, right?
Yeah.
We won the
Yeah.
last game, but we shouldn't lost the
We
series.
shouldn't have lost that
tonight.
one on
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah, we kind of sucked at this series, but I don't know. I like the picks that they made. I mean, they got a starting pitcher. He pitched pretty good. They got a win out of him.
They're doing
I
a
like
lot
the
of movement.
closer they got. So,
They're-
they're trending the right way.
I feel
We'll
good
see.
about them. Yeah, I feel good
Yeah.
Feel
about
good about
them. I
them.
feel
Okay.
very optimistic about the way they're
I
headed.
feel good about them, but not about their what's that? The manager dude. He's terrible.
Oh yeah, he's a jerk,
Oh,
man.
my God.
You don't like-
He's terrible.
The Girardi?
Yes,
Gerard Hardy.
that guy, him.
You don't
He's-
like Joe?
Nah, I don't either. You saw what he did to the Nats, or we
Do
made
you watch the games?
Yeah.
I watch the games.
It be his moves that cost him some of the games. It be some of the moves he make.
You saw where he checked the dude for some kind of illegal substance, like 80
Oh, yeah,
times.
you guys made him strip and all that stuff.
Yeah. I thought he was throwing gang signs. He was like,
Yeah.
God.
You don't like old Joe?
No, he be doing.
Nah, I'm only playing.
Boy,
I'm only kidding.
Pitcher could be having a no hitter. Pull him
Gonna
out
pull him. He gonna
Right,
pull-
get him out of
That's a
here.
bad move. Clearly.
because he had his.
It's tough.
He too hung up on like pitch counts and all that. Like if he pitching in
Well, I mean, shit,
What if he
he
had his
gotta be.
98th
He gotta be.
What?
He gotta be. He ain't got no pitching. They ain't got no farm system. They ain't got nothing.
But you
They
know
ain't got
why? 'Cause-
nothing, bro.
Because the way that he used them, because I forgot how it works in baseball, but
Bruh.
you can't utilize a pitcher, but so many times in the
The rotation.
something like that, however that goes.
Cause he only part of the problem. The main part of the problem is that organization.
Yeah.
That organization is the problem.
It is a Philadelphia organization, so I'm a fan of it.
Yeah. Oh man.
First isn't bad. To be 3.5 games in first isn't bad, and it's still early
Well,
on.
I mean, the NLE sucks anyway. So I mean, we just gonna see at this point.
Yeah, we're playing the mask
Just
right
gonna
now.
see.
Yeah.
As me, the Philadelphia fan, you know what I'm gonna say? World Series.
World Series.
That's right.
Well, that's the
why they
bottom
don't like
line.
us.
That'll be
Just
the
why they
bottom
don't-
line for that. And let's segue to the Olympics. Adrian, what you got?
Well, the Olympics are in full swing. We did semi well in swimming. Caleb Dressel, he came out the blocks. I think he's like the modern day Michael Phelps. He looked pretty good.
Mhm.
Katie Ledecky, one of the best swimmers.
Mhm.
But what's really interesting, I guess, and one of the biggest stories coming out of the Olympics is Simone Biles.
Mhm.
So I would love to hear what everybody thinks about her so far and what's happened to her at the Olympics. She started off with the team and she had a couple fumbles. She missed the mat on her first floor exercise, and then she went to do vault, I think, in the landing, and she pulled herself. And she pulled herself and said her mind isn't in it, and in that case, she suffered a really bad injury. She really didn't want to be a detriment to her team, so she pulled out. And there's been a lot of talk and discussion about if she really is the GOAT, if she, is a team player and things of that sort. So, what do you guys think about Simone Biles?
Well, isn't she getting ready to go on the balance beam or something like that?
She
She decided to compete in one of the
compete in the beam.
Yeah.
I can appreciate her making a mature statement, saying that she had a problem. She followed that up to say that she had the twisties, and that's when your mind and your body don't line up. And you can see her doing the flip and landing on her back, and just clearly not knowing where the mat is. And she did that. She pulled herself out because she didn't want to hurt herself. What a stand-up move. What a stand-up move. And for her to not worry about the media and what everybody else is going to say. She took a stand. She stood back and supported her team until she said she's ready to do it. So I applaud her for what she's done. I applaud her, and I hope she comes out with a win. But I respect her a lot more today.
Yeah, because here's the thing. She was prepared for the 2020 Olympics, and she wanted that to be her last Olympics. Because of COVID, it was stretched to 2021, and she really just wasn't in it. And she wanted to, go as far as she could for her team. But I think she really just wasn't in it. And there's some discussions of whether she should have gone in the first place if her heart wasn't in it. And I think that she thought that she could do it. And I don't know. She just didn't do it. So I say too, focus on your mental health.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a sport. At the end of the day, it's a sport. I mean, it's your profession, but you don't have anything to prove to anybody. You are the GOAT. So,
she doesn't.
But did anybody see, because we lost the 100, the Jamaican swept in track and field, and did anybody see that Sha'Carri sent a tweet out saying, "Miss me much"?
No.
She didn't even do that.
I did see that. No. But it might be
just that everybody was so sold on her maturity.
Right. Yeah. Well,
she would have got smoked too.
She
probably would have got burnt too.
Yeah, those Jamaicans are no joke.
No, why you smoke?
Oh yeah.
She didn't want the
I
smoke.
wasn't even thinking.
She didn't want that smoke.
And then why I had to be a Jamaican?
Right.
Well, it was. I mean, it was.
It was the ganja that got her.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
But what I've been catching at the Olympics, I catch the swimming at night, and they replay the gymnastics, and I really enjoy it. It's just you can see like the mental toll it takes on these young people. Simone is not as young as she used to be. She's 24. She's like the leader of the team. But you can see like and I'm watching it in a different light, because now that I'm older, I'm watching and I'm seeing like these people have trained for years for these medals, and it's just so it's the blood, sweat, and tears for your craft. And I applaud them for everything. I mean, it is not easy. Yeah, I know it take time
It takes preparation. I mean,
a lot of preparation time.
Yeah.
Caleb Dressel didn't get that good. These swimmers, it's just amazing. Even I love the competition, but even down to the synchronized swimming, I'm amazed. Like I can't hold my breath for 2 seconds.
Yeah. That's amazing.
People underwater spinning. It's amazing. I love it because I can't do it.
Yeah,
I can't do it. That's why I love it so much.
Yeah,
we got the medal count lead. We have the most medals, I think. And
Yeah.
We have 64 overall medals, but we're not leading the gold.
China is killing us.
Yeah, 29 to 22.
They have to do the drug check on them. They getting they get some injections.
All right, Keith, I didn't see
anything about the triathlon this year. The triathlon and the I guess maybe they're toward the end of the week, maybe.
Because this is the last week, right?
I believe so.
This is the last week. It's definitely the last week, but I didn't see the Ironman. Like I'm normally, I don't know if we're not. And that's the thing about the Olympics that people are saying, because of the time difference, I guess it is, and you don't know exactly what's playing when, and now it's on so many different channels.
Right.
It's hard to see it all.
Yeah. Yep. It's throughout. Yep, you're right.
It's definitely a big deal.
You're right. Thank you, Adrian, for that. And
Thank you, Adrian.
We're gonna wrap it up with boxing. We got Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao coming up. It's a lot of hype with that, Kevin.
The bottom line on that it's going to be a very
exciting
fight. Yes, I find it's going to be very exciting.
How's
Pacquiao's 42, and Spence is 26, I believe he is, and he's coming off an injury, a car accident, and
that accident was brutal.
Yeah, very, very very brutal. And Pacquiao, he still got it. He's
on the juice. He's on the juice.
I've been watching his training camp, and he's running around like a little Pac-Man. He's just
say it. He's on the juice.
He's non-stop.
Pac-Man is on the juice.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna be testing, so we'll find out.
How old is he now?
42.
42.
That's incredible.
42 and gone, like.
But I see his training, like that training is
non-stop.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good challenge for the young boy.
Okay.
For Spence.
You think this will be the changing of the guards?
Not really the changing of the guards.
Because he'll take his belt.
It's not really the changing of the guards. If anything, it'll show if Pacquiao should wrap it up now, or if he still got something left in the tank, like he said. He said he still got a couple more fights. He ain't saying that this is his last fight.
Oh, he didn't?
He's not saying that this is his last fight.
Well, it's the end thing now. Look at Mike Tyson.
And
Adrian, don't talk about Mike.
So the fight will be on August the 21st on pay-per-view, Fox pay-per-view.
Oh wow, that fast?
Woo. Yeah, August 21st.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lot of promoting going on. I'll be watching on YouTube. They got a lot of little different promotions going on.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Conferences and all that. Yeah.
Okay. So this is almost like my favorite time of year because you got the Phillies, hockey will be starting soon, Eagles training camp. We're finishing up the Olympics. We have plenty to talk about. Yeah. So what's anything particular for next week?
What about the NBA draft? Anybody like the guys that we got?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. What's going on with the draft, Keith? Rock?
I was happy with the picks. I mean, you got Springer from Tennessee. He's a very good defender. To me, he's everything that Zaire Smith was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It reminds me a lot of him. Very explosive, good defender. Weird thing is I've never seen him jump off of 1 foot. I mean, even when he's running down the lane and making layups, he's a 2-foot jumper all the way through, which is kind of weird, but he makes it work. But I'm really impressed with the guy they got in the second round.
The Gonzaga kid. It's Philip. Isn't it Philip something?
No, he's from Western Kentucky. And,
Basie.
That's him.
Basie, yeah. Basie.
Yeah, that guy's. We needed a big man. I mean, because we're not going to keep. Not I almost called him Kwame Brown, but Dwight Howard is.
Dwight Howard, yeah.
I think
He's trying to get back to LA.
Yeah, he's going to go back to
saw
LA.
that. I'm disappointed. I really liked him with us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought he was a good second big man. I really did. I thought he was good.
Yeah, but we got a good 3 and D. You know, got a good 3 and D in the first round. You always need those. But Bassey, I think he's going to come in and really bang it out there down low. He's a good rebounder. He's scrappy. He'll be an instant fan favorite. And then the other guy we got was Flip. I think it's Flip Petrusev or something like that.
Yeah, from Gonzaga. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's probably gonna. Yeah, he was at Gonzaga. I think
he'll be a stash probably.
Yeah, he'll be a stash. He'll probably be in the G League or something like that for a little while.
Yeah.
So I mean, they did what they were supposed to do. You're getting guys that can come in and compete. I mean, you're picking at the end of the draft. So you just gotta hope that something sticks.
Can we get anybody that can replace Ben Simmons?
That's coming.
No, Nuke, not as of yet. I don't know.
Okay. That's coming, but they're waiting on the. I'm glad that they are holding out for the most illustrious big deal. I'm glad they're not biting on everything.
Right, because I have been seeing some offers, and they're even saying they wanting too much, or people just don't want to give up.
Hey, that's all right. That's only going to make his value go up higher when he come back. He's more aggressive.
Who you talking
about?
about?
We hope. We hope.
Who you talking about, Key?
You don't do it because we're going to want to get out of here.
Okay.
Hey, if you want to get out of here, step it up. We got you in a contract for 3 more years.
You see, Dwight Howard wants to go to LA again too.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's
I know. There's only one basketball. I don't even know how that works with LeBron and Westbrook on the same team.
That's what I was thinking about.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Yeah.
I ain't never seen Russ play off the ball in my life. I've never seen LeBron play off the ball in my life. How does that even work, man?
No,
AD. What did Charles Barkley call? He called him street clothes because he said, "Burnett Kennedy." My nickname for him is street clothes. All he do is sit there on street clothes. That's all he do.
Impression of Chuck.
Good impression.
Yeah. Look at you, round and rebound.
That was a good impression.
That was a good impression. Who knew? Well, we'll leave that as the bottom line. We have a lot to talk about next week, so we'll table that and we'll talk to you next week. Peace.